Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ife Artistry. If this is your first time seeing my videos, you're highly welcome. And if you're returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming here. Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how I achieved the beautiful eyeshadow look. Yeah, so first of all, I started with putting on the eyeshadow primer, of course, yeah, the eyeshadow primer. So I'm priming the eyes with the a banana clan white eyeshadow base. So I'm going to put that all over her eyelid, and I'm gently going to place it on her eyelid. I'll make sure that it covers the eyelid very well. So after placing that on the eyelid, I'm going to make sure I blend it very well, and I'm equally going to be using another brush to buff out the edges, because I wouldn't want to start placing on eyeshadow on the edges, or like I wouldn't want to start creating my transition when the edges are very rough, not well blended. Okay, so after that, I'm going to start creating the transition, because I always say that in my videos, the first thing I do after applying my edges is to create my transition. So I feel like once there's my transition, like once there is transition, I can easily blend my eyeshadow, because the job is actually to like blend your eyeshadow. That's just the job of the transition. So it helps you with the blending. So when you don't put on transition, there is no way your eyeshadow will be good if you don't transit first. Not first, you can actually do that afterwards though, but to be on the safer side, if you're a beginner, I really urge you to create your transition before you begin to create your main eyeshadow, because that's going to actually help you with blending. Okay guys, so when I was done with this face transition coach, I realized I didn't set the under eyes. I didn't bake, sorry, not setting. I didn't bake the under eyes, and that was really. And the actually I wanted to create, the my client requested for a very simple, like when I say simple, she requested for a particular eyeshadow, so I wanted to take my time and create that. So I have to give her what she wants. So guys, so as I was saying, I begin to I'm creating the transition. That's after I've already baked. So I'm just taking my time. So after this, I was looking for the colors, like the color she wanted, so I think I got this particular shade that I'm putting on now from my powder palette. So I wanted this brown, not the brown that have this. I don't want any brown that has sorry, purple effect. I just wanted a brown, things like that. I don't know. So I was looking for that. So after adding the brown, I added my just a little bit of black eyeshadow in the outer V part. So I didn't want the black eyeshadow to be very visible. I didn't want it to be too much, just a little something. So I was just adding that in the outer part. So I just use it to create that deeper crease and make the outer part more smokish and all that. So it's just me trying to be extra, because my clients really requested for a very smoky kind of effects look on in the outer part, because she wanted to be like winged out. So I am just trying to give her that effect, the effect she wanted. So when I was done adding that in the outer part, I was about to create the main eyeshadow. So because she wanted something nude in the inner part, I didn't want to go ahead and start placing that, because I know the outcome, what the outcome is going to be. If I go ahead and place the eyeshadow on these eyes like this, it's going to be fine, but like it's not going to be fine the way I would want it. So I just had to go ahead and use my brush, the brush I used in the application of the primer. I use that and run over the eyeshadow again, so that way my placement of the main eyeshadow is going to be very neat. So just what I'm just doing right now is basically like buffing. I'll just make sure there's no demarcation or anything, since I've just gone back with the brush that I use for the primer. So I'm just going back with my brush to make sure that everything is okay. So after that, I just got my eyeshadow with the nude shade that she wanted. Yeah, so I just go on ahead with that. I'm placing this eyeshadow. So um this actually is equally, you can equally use a powder palette anyway, because like this is just a very matte nude, honestly, you can get from any eyeshadow. So I just placed that on the eyes, and that is it basically, nothing serious. So I'm just placing that. So after placing the first eyes, I go ahead and place that in the second eyes as well. and you know, just place and make sure that I'm just taking my time, because this is not something that have to be rushed, and I wanted it to be, you know, good, because she has a very beautiful eye space. So giving her this eyeshadow look was equally one of the best eyeshadow that will fit her, because yeah, that was equally very beautiful. Okay guys, so after that I just went ahead and added a little bit of orange shade. I don't know, it just, I don't know what I will call it, orange. I don't want to know if I will call it brown shade in the, you know, just twist it and blend the light shade and the dark shade together. So I feel like that was going to help them transit into each other without any demarcation. Okay guys, so this is at the point where I was done with the eyeshadow. You know, she looked up and the eyeshadow was really beautiful. So after that I have to go ahead and smudge out the under eyes. So yeah, I'm equally using a very dark brown. I think I'm mixing black and brown together at this point. So yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm just, you know, like blending that together, mixing my dark shade and the my black and the brown shade together, you know, something like that. Okay guys, so after that I was done smudging out the under eyes. I'm just going ahead to line her eyes. I'm using the gel liner from Zaron Cosmetics to line. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So this lining is equally very important for this eyeshadow, because there's the way your line is equally going to show how nice this eyeshadow is going to be. Okay guys, so when I was doing this, actually I think this is what the video stopped. I didn't really get to finish this look. Yeah, and she looked up and oh my god, I looked at the eyeshadow. I know that I have really done a very beautiful job, because this eyeshadow is giving 10 over 10 as I wanted it to give. Yeah guys, so this is actually the end of the video. I hope you love this video so much. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, put on your post notifications, and I'm going to be seeing you next time. As you can see, my client is actually very happy. Yeah, so she's actually very happy, and I am happy too. I just actually, this is me just doing extra. I just go ahead and because I didn't wing out the eyes, so I'm just going ahead to use my brush and, you know, like smudge out the outer part of the eyeshadow just to blend it out. And this is where it ends. Thank you. Bye.